Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Topsy Hotel. This is Sega. And we are here to celebrate the 88th birthday of Mzee Lucas Odhiambo Madiani, who is the father to the founder of KISWATE. And today we are privileged, so privileged to have with us the CEO for KISWATE, who will introduce himself, give us a background of his life very, very briefly, and then take us into KISWATE. What is this KISWATE, and why is KISWATE now doing so much in this particular region? Welcome, the CEO of KISWATE.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Michael Hendra. My name is John Yuya, the volunteer CEO KISWATE. KISWATE is an acronym for Kiswahili Tekelezi. And the founder and the vision bearer is Mr. Odhiambo, who is based in Washington, D.C., United States of America. The idea of KISWATE came about because our learners in our schools were not doing very well in Kiswahili. You do find them doing very well in all other subjects, but when it comes to Kiswahili, they were not doing very well. And that would affect their choices of the schools they would attend in high school. So we came up with the idea to help strengthen the teaching and the learning of Kiswahili so that Kiswahili can be given prominence in our schools like any other subject. Now, apart from that, we decided to implement the idea in a few schools. And these are our adopted schools. Adopted schools within our own locality. You know, charity begins at home. So we have Luero Primary, we have St. Joseph Ochiel, we have Uyundo Primary, we have Kagonya Primary and Secondary, we have St. Mary's High School Ukwala, where Pius is an alumni. We have Lifunga Girls.
Yes.
Those are some of our adopted schools.
I'm told you went to some of these primary schools.
Yeah, yes. I was a pupil at Uyundo Primary School in 1960 up to 61. I left in 1961, 62, and then relocated to Uganda, where my parents were working. And in Uganda, I attended St. Peter Clever Primary School up to class 7. And I did very well. I went to senior secondary school Jinja for my from 1 up to 4, and then 5 and 6 I was at Madivani Secondary School in Kakira, and then I proceeded to Makerere University, where I did a degree in economics, political science, and history, and then I did a diploma in education, which made me a teacher.
Okay.
And I retired as a chief principal.
Oh, that is interesting.
I retired as chief principal.
How did you interact with the founder of KISWATE?
The founder of KISWATE happened to have been one of my colleagues at Olkajiado High School. He was transferred to Olkajiado High School when I was the principal, and we worked with him very well until he left for the US. And apart from working very well with him, we also happen to come from the same locality. And we have remained friends. And he has been good. He has helped very many students. Now, apart from helping the teaching and learning of Swahili, we also came up with a program of sponsoring students, the vulnerable students, to secondary schools. And even after sponsoring them to secondary school, we still sponsor those who did very well to universities. And our first cohort of learners are now in colleges. It's unfortunate this year we didn't pick new scholars because of changes in the US and the economy being tough and so on and so forth. But we continue supporting those students whom we had picked on initially, and they are still in colleges and the universities. So KISWATE has been very good. Now, apart from sponsoring students,
yes,
we are moving ahead. We are starting a new program of Digital Academy. And Digital Academy will be driven by app which has been developed again by the founder.
yes.
And app will be instrumental in helping school principals and teachers manage their institutions. in terms of registration, in terms of discipline, in terms of navigating the schemes of work, the lesson plans, and virtually all the records in the school. And the app will also help it will also contain the digital library and the digital laboratory as per the CBC curriculum. So it's actually a whole package for the CBC that will help schools do very well.
And you think that direction will complement the current education system?
Absolutely, it will help the current. Not only, we're actually aiming at CBC.
Okay.
Once the CBC moves to grade 10, that is where we shall really be relevant.
Okay.
Because our app is tailored on the CBC curriculum.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be very nice. It will help.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Now, coming to this function now, how is this function important to us as KISWATE?
Yeah, this function, we are celebrating the 88th birthday of Mr. Lucas Madiany, being the father of the founder of KISWATE. And God has been good to the old man to live up to that age. And normally when you have a celebration of birth or death, you invite your friends.
Yes, yes.
So it's the KISWATE fraternity that has been invited, and we are part and parcel of the celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is the speech from the CEO, the volunteer CEO of KISWATE. And he has outlined the programs that KISWATE is earmarked to engage in. And you can see it's a very, very interesting program. And we want to wish the KISWATE team all the best. As we also celebrate the 88th birthday of Mzee Lucas Madiany, we also want to welcome you also from the diaspora to follow up this event today. Thank you very much and keep watching KISWATE.
Thank you very much.